Hey guys, RuneScape here, coming up with a new video. Now, this is a money making method from 0 to 3 mil, around 3 mil, from scratch. Now, this is for anyone who doesn't have any single cash. Well, maybe like 20k, but anyways, yeah, this is basically from scratch, 0 to 3 mil, and I'll be showing you several different methods that you can do this from. Now, this is a special money making guide, and please press the thumbs up if you enjoyed this. I really did put a lot of effort thinking into the methods that I'm going to put in this video. Now, this is a little update. I won't be making a road to 50 mil on Sunday, just because I haven't really done anything this whole week, and last week I've been pretty busy, so by the time you're watching this I won't be posting it. But anyways, now let's get this video started. Alright, now the first method that we're going to be doing from scratch is white berries. Now there are several different locations that you can do this from. The main one is really in the wilderness area, and there's an extra one which is pretty empty in Latea, the elf village, or however you want to pronounce it. Now what you're going to need is a teleport crystal for my method, but if you're doing the wilderness method, it's recommended to have telekinetic grab, yeah, and some law runes. So you're gonna need some skill, but it shouldn't be too hard. For my method, it's slightly faster. Let's go through here. Now be careful, I should have brought super anti-poisons and food just in case, but if you're experienced you don't need to. I haven't done this method in a while, so I might be a little bit rusty on the path that I'm gonna take. So what you're gonna want to do is just watch the obstacles that's gonna pop up. See, like these leaves. If you fall, you're gonna take massive damage. So make sure you just watch your surroundings. And a high agility level is recommended. 60ish should be good. I have 70, but let's see. You can see the red dot. That's where white berries are. And it is also recommended to have a beast of burden, and which is pretty helpful for this method, just because it'll save you the amount of trips that you're gonna need to take for the maximum cash per hour. Now this should only take around 40ish seconds to get there, and what you're gonna want to do is go in a high populated world, because these things spawn pretty frequently in a high population world. Now what you want to do is click the white berries once it spawns. I am at world 6, so it should be pretty easy for me to actually get these, because these spawn pretty fast, almost 1 a second. So it should take only around 2 minutes per inventory, and I will be right back once I finish getting a full inventory. Alright guys, I finished the full inventory. This took almost around 1 minute and 10 seconds ish. Now obviously if you have a beast of burden, the cash per hour is obviously going to be higher. Now what you're going to want to do is teleport crystal back, like so, and then there is a bank nearby, right around there. Now if you do not have a beast of burden, this is around 400k ish per hour, but if you have a beast of burden, it is almost 600k, depending on the beast of burden you have. Most people have spirit terror birds, but if you have war torts and pack yaks, well, someone with a pack yak wouldn't do this method, but anyway, it is around 600k. Now you can also do alternative methods like snake grass and swamp toes, and even though those make less money, it is another alternate method to do. But if you're doing the telekinetic method, you will get mage XP. Now you're going to want to do this for about an hour or two until you reach your first mill, and then what you're going to want to do is do dailies. Make sure you have your annotations on, because I might link my dailies video here. Now they include farm runs, chocolate, yak hides. There's also another method that you can do for unfinished broad bolts, and there are also some other methods that you can do depending on the amount of time you want to take to do these. These can make you almost 700k cash per day, so if you actually do this, it is around 1.7 mil in a day, in 3 hours. Yeah, 1.7 mil in 3 hours. And I will be right back once I get to my next method. Alright guys, this is for the people who don't know how to get the unfinished broad bolts. Now what we're going to do is trade and get the broad airheads. Now let's just buy one quickly and bank pin, and I'll probably cut this out. Alright guys, let's try this again. Now we're just gonna go buy one broad airhead for 50 GP. Oh, two apparently. What? Let's try 50 GP, and they're 95 GP each. So we spent 100 GP and then we got 190. So this is easily doubling your profit. Now let's just go buy all of this. Now you're gonna want to have at least 1 mil for the dailies, so that's why I recommend doing the white berries and all those other little methods, even though they don't make a lot of money. So as you can see, I spent around some cash, and we got some cash. Oh, I spent around, let's just say 140k, and we got around 285k, somewhere around there. Now this is a good money making method. You can do this once a day. Also check out my other daily videos. I'll post an annotation, so make sure annotation's on, and let's get back to the video. Alright guys, this is my third method is going to be doing some high level monsters. Now there are several monsters you can do: frost dragons, queen black dragon, but I'm guessing you don't have the gear for that. But what you can do is just go kill tag some green normal dragons, like the blue dragons, kill some black demons and all that stuff. Those are just some of the basic monsters that you can do. Now what I'm going to be doing is black demons, just because it's conveniently placed right here. Now this is what you're going to do. Since you have 1.7 mil, you should be able to afford some type of armor or gear. So you should, in around 4 hours you made 1.7 mil, and I'm pretty sure that can get you at least rune armor and or some broad bolts that you can use with some cash to spare. Now what you're going to want to do is just head down to the dungeon steps, and I will be right back, because I'm pretty sure you guys know where the black demons are and the agility level needed. I also forgot to mention that there is a blue dragon spot right here. You can also kill baby dragon bones. Well, basically anything. You could just go tag these, because apparently if you're the first person to hit it, you get the drop. So even though that's pretty unfair, but as you can see, it's black demons. It's pretty much empty, and they changed the graphics apparently. So what you're going to do is pod up. You can pray prayers, what you're going to do is use your abilities and kill these as fast as you can. As soon as I open up my ability thing, these shouldn't be too hard to kill. As you can see, I'm doing damage already. It shouldn't be too hard, unless they nerf this thing. Nope, they didn't. As you can see, it's fairly easy to kill. And use your threshold abilities. Try not to use ultimate, just because it drains almost all your all your adrenaline bar. Now what you're gonna want to pick up is Infernal Ashes. This is also a good charm dropper area. And if you need health, just use regenerate. Now you can do this with all the methods that I said earlier. And it is also recommended to have a Beast of Burden too, just because it's really convenient to have, and it can increase your cash per hour. Now I'll go do some more of these, and then I'll give my final verdict on the 0 to 3 mil. Alright guys, this is the final part of the video. This is the conclusion. Now it should only take around 10 hours maybe, depending on how concentrated you are. I know 10 hours might seem a long time, but from zero GP to 3 mil, around 3 mil, it actually takes a long time, just because you have to buy the gear and stuff, assuming that you're hacked. So now this is some extra tips that you guys may take. Finish the whole thing try to finish the whole method for an hour. If you don't, you're just gonna be wasting your time. So it is recommended to finish it and find a method that you can stick to, but because if you don't stick with it, you're not gonna enjoy it and you won't be able to make as much money as you can. Also, after you reach your 3 mil, you should have some form of gear that you can use. Now you're gonna want to watch my other videos that I posted earlier along the channel. I have some 1 mil per hour methods, 500k methods, and all that stuff that you can do with a little bit of cash. So you might want to check them out. And other than that, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. It took me a while to find these low level methods, just because no one really does it anymore, and most of the methods are full of bots. So I hope you guys can take the time to like the video, comment, and see how I can improve, and subscribe for more future videos. And other than that, have a good day.